Okay, now, if Abraham's seeds argued with Jesus, right, like Jesus' seeds and the Prophet Muhammad's seeds are now arguing with me, when did Abraham's seeds start believing in Jesus? And when did the Prophet Muhammad's seeds not believe? See, because I'm reading the scriptures, right? And the Prophet Muhammad is talking about everybody before him. So, and he's talking about people that's yet to come. But if I have seen evil in one generation, why wouldn't I prophesy the evil that I see that's going to be in the next generation until somebody do something about the evil I see? So if the Prophet Muhammad wasn't in a position to do something about the evil other than write about the evil he witnessed, then why can't those who read about the evil he witnessed not see the evil witnessed? See what I'm saying? Like, it's happening now as it was happening then. Why would the evil person change when their evilness is what's working? So a righteous person end up being killed by the evil person. Now, that makes the masses afraid to be a good person. See, because they make the good person look like a bad person. Because you have to go through hell to reveal the devil, Satan, his God, his principalities, his celestial hierarchy. You see what I'm saying? So, now this is Jesus in John 8, verses 31 through 41. This is him saying to the Jews now, the truth will set you free. Now this is me telling you about what I'm facing with my truth. See, this is the same thing your Lord and Savior, if you're a Christian now, faced with Abraham's seeds. And now I'm wondering if Jesus' seeds is Abraham's seeds, or is Abraham's seeds Abraham's seeds, and now Jesus' seeds Jesus' seeds, and now the Prophet Muhammad seeds the Prophet Muhammad seeds. But when can I be me if you believe in all of the things you believe in? When can my truth set me free? So now here it is. Okay, then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. They answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? See, that's the same thing these Christians saying with me. Well, Jesus paid for my sins. Well, why you got over 2 million people in prison? Why you got crackheads and crack dealers all around your church? Why is the world in the state it's in if Jesus paid for the sins? Why is sin running so rampant? That makes no sense. So did he sin for you? Did he die so you could sin? So are you saying that if Jesus would have lived, then the world wouldn't be like it is? So you saying Jesus' Father killed him so the world could be like it is? See, that makes no sense. See, why would God sacrifice Jesus for a drug dealer to sell crack to a kid? Why? See, but if that's what you believe, then you the problem. See? But if Jesus was living, you think Jesus would say that that would be so? So that's why you would kill Jesus today. See? So now, so then they say, Jesus answered then, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. See, so Jesus said that your sin is yours. You are a servant of sin. So how did his crucifixion save you from the sin that you serving? It's right here in the scripture, man. So somebody lying to you and you sinning on your own accord. But you're saying somebody told you that you're going to be free But I'm saying, well, when you go to court, the law is saying that you have to be corrected in order for everybody else to be saved from your deception. So you can't be saved and save the people from you. See, the only time you could be saved is when you stop deceiving yourself. And once you stop deceiving yourself, you'll stop deceiving others. So now see, Jesus answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whomsoever committeth sin is the servant of sin, and the servant abideth not in the house forever. See, so what are you talking about? Like, he say the servant, so if you're a servant of sin, he's saying you will not be able to abide in the house forever. See, you're going to be thrown out. See, this Jesus prophesying that in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, you're not going to be able to abide there forever. Because now the day has come that you have been judged for your servant of sin. You have been a servant of sinners. Now you're a servant of sin. Now you have to reap what you sow. See, you can't lie forever. That's what he's saying. But okay, whatever. But the Son abideth forever. See, he's saying he righteous. He know you not righteous. So this is what I'm saying. See, Jesus was saved in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Because there is no statute of limitations on murder. See, you cannot keep saying that a murder saved you without you being revealed as a murderer. See, the only person who's saved from a murderer is the person who the person they murdered was going to testify against them. See, that's why they kill witnesses. So Jesus was a witness against Satan. The high priest Caiaphas, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priest, the scribes, and the elders protected their fathers, and they killed Jesus. Okay, so now it says forever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. See, I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but yet ye seek to kill me, because my word has no place in you. See what I'm saying? So how nice. See, this is what I'm saying. Where's Abraham's seeds? Jesus said that his word has no place in Abraham's seeds. So where's Abraham's seeds? They done disappeared, or are they still the high priest Caiaphas? They the Pharisees, they the chief priests, they the high priests, they the scribes. See, they the same people telling you that Jesus died for you 2,000 years later while you in the projects, while you on the street corner selling dope. But see, you get mad with them, but Jesus saying, hey man, they lying on me. And you should be the one that revealed the lie, not be the one that showed them the sin. See what I'm saying? You the reason why people going to church, because you got the streets too hot. See what I'm saying? So at some point, we as human beings got to evict the devil individually, but collectively. See, we got to put him back in the midst of the forbidden fruit, which is deception itself. You see what I'm saying? We got to start saying, man, we can live better, and got to start doing better. Because if not, we're going to still be sickened. See what I'm saying? So at some point, we got to heal together. And we got to evict the devil out individually, but collectively. See what I'm saying? And then start working together to keep him out, or keep it out, or keep her out, or however it enter into your life, you got to be willing to cut it off. See? But okay, but yet you seek to kill me because I speak, okay, now, because there's no place in you. I speak that which I have seen with my Father. Now, see, he say, I speak that which I have seen with my Father. He's talking about Joseph, man. Joseph had just died. Who you think taught him? Mary's husband. So he said, with my Father. Who you think he was talking about? But see, this is what I'm saying. When you being deceived, you miss little things like that. Joseph, they said that God told Joseph that this is his son and to raise him as it was his own. So he's saying Joseph taught him. Joseph used to take them to the Passover. Joseph is from the branch of David, so he's a religious man. Just like my grandmama, my granddaddy taught me the Bible. Just like their parents taught them the Bible. See what I'm saying? That's how the story get to people. People tell it. See what I'm saying? So now, so he said, I speak that which I have seen with my father, and ye do that which you have seen with your father. See what I'm saying? He's saying, when Abraham, your father, you do what you saw Abraham do. Joseph is my father. I do what Joseph told me to do, and that's what I'm telling y'all. My daddy named Tom Castles Jr. He told me if I ever get in trouble, go to the law library. See, I'm doing what my father told me to do. But see, my mother also showed me when I looked and saw my father go through certain things. Like I say, my mother told me how to get through those things without the scars that my father got. So see, she was leading me through the troubled waters, but she knew I had to go through the water, and the trouble was gonna be in the water. See what I'm saying? So she taught me how to walk on the water. See what I'm saying? Instead of try to beat the water, just move my image across the water. See, now I'm writing my own testimony. No detective is writing no report. See, I'm writing a report. And that's what y'all not understanding. See, if the Satan and his God had won, then a sheriff, a police officer would be writing up an interrogation report on me, on what I did. And I'm saying, see, now, why not they now coming and getting interrogation report from me when I'm a victim? See, why you not coming and getting an incident report? See what I'm saying? But I have to do the interrogation, and I have to do the incident report. See what I'm saying? And I have to write my testimony, and I have to stay out of trouble, and I keep being put in a mental hospital, and I was put in jail. That's the truth. Now, why it happened is what the investigation is supposed to reveal. Why? See, because Satan has a God that commands him to get humans to sin. That's according to the Webster Dictionary. And I have been a victim of that hierarchy. I have seen this for myself. Like, look, I went to court, man, and I'm now not able to do nothing. So where's the God? Where's Satan? But I see his angels all around me. They look human. They was judges, sheriffs, police officers, presidents, vice presidents. See, where's the good people? Christians, Muslims. See, if you are a spirit, when do you become human? See, if you are a Christian, when do you become human? If you're a Muslim, when do you become human? If you're an atheist, when do you become human? That's a kind. A Christian is a kind, a Muslim is a kind, an atheist is a kind, but a human has an image. See what I'm saying? So when do you defend the image instead of the belief? You see what I'm saying? So, so then he says, and ye do you that which you have seen with your father? They answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Jesus said unto them, if ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. But now you seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of God. See, he's saying which I have heard. He ain't say he saw nothing. His daddy told him, Joseph told him, just like your father tell you. He ain't say I saw nothing. He say I heard. So when I was in church, I heard it too. I heard it. I heard it in church. You hear it when any Christian, you hear Muslims, because they tell you about their religion. They tell you, but they don't show you no goodness now. They show you all the bad, but they don't lead you away from danger. See what I'm saying? They get you angry, and then you become dangerous. And then you end up spending the rest of your life in prison. You end up dead. Your children grow up without their mother and their father because of the so-called struggle. But what I'm saying now is we free. So are we struggling to stay free? Because we free now. So if we still struggling, it's got to be to stay free, because that's why we dying and going to prison, right? So what I'm saying is, if we can invest in churches and the churches can become beautiful buildings, well, if we invest in ourselves, wouldn't we become beautiful human beings? Well, why don't we try to at least invest in ourselves to see if you're going to invest in a building? Okay, so then it says, okay, they say, the works of Abraham, but now you seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of God. Did not Abraham? So he's saying Abraham heard of the same God I heard of, because Abraham was talking about God too. See what I'm saying? He said God gave him a promise. See, so this is what I'm saying. Ain't nobody never seen this God. You got to believe that the person who told you God promised him something is the person God promised. But who is God? Is that somebody made up? What is going on with this? But anyway, let's get back to it. So Jesus said, which I heard of God, did not Abraham, ye do the deeds of your father? Then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even God. So see, when did these people who argued with Jesus like you now argue with me become followers of Jesus?